Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're here with another part of this, the Outer Worlds walkthrough. We're here back on the Unreliable, the beautiful ship we now own. We're here outside the Groundbreaker. That ship. We're going to carry on with our next objective. We're going to head to Stellar Bay, or Monarch, I guess I should say. Need you to travel Stellar Bay on the terraformed moon of Monarch. Monarch is interdicted by the Halcyon Holdings corporate board, so you have to procure a nav key, which I got. So now we got to speak to Ada here. I did decide that weapons from the void. I did a little research on that. I think there's 5, maybe 6 total. I think 5 total. Weapons from the void. I know Phineas's is easy to get, but the rest of them I actually have to go there and I think just pretty much find enemies. Apparently, I did buy the log mentioning the science weapon on Groundbreaker. I already bought that. That's what I can pull it up right here. Battered Mardet datapad. I bought that already, and that's apparently that whatever weapon that is. I assume I just need to get it on open somewhere, but now we're going to talk to Ada, or Dr. Wells.
Welcome back,
and head to Monarch.
Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Radio Free Monarch, okay. I've got some questions for you. Yeah, let me go ahead and ask them.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
Oh, come on, really?
Best of luck.
Let me talk to Ada real quick.
Welcome back. How can...
The Aether Wave drama, I know that is the Murder in Eridanos DLC. This is not where okay.
What? Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected... I
just want to leave that. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and head there. What I was gonna say is, once I discover the other 2, I think, weapons, or at least the clues on it, I'll look those up, try to figure out what's going on there, where I can get the clues. I'll make one whole part just for the weapons of the void. Weapons from the void. There's some pretty interesting. I actually got a quick glance at them, doing some research on it, and they look pretty cool. I don't know if I'll use them. I know 2 of them are like melee weapons. I think at least 2 of them are melee weapons that I will never use. But there's some cool stuff there, mainly tech stuff, science stuff. So we gotta go to Monarch. Cascadia landing pad. Hold up, what is that? This might be my faction mission. I just did get this. Fallbrook. I don't know what that's pointing to. We're going to Stellar Bay, I guess, either way.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
I understand, thank you. I think we're still going to take... Actually, you know what? Who do I want to take with me? They're both pretty strong anyways. Do I want to take Felix and Parvati, or Parvati and Sam? I want to take Parvati with me. That's a fact. I like her engineering bonus. I think I'm gonna, oh, I pressed continue. Dummy. I was gonna switch over to Felix. Well, we're gonna go back in the ship right quick. I want to take Felix with me. What is Sam's bonus give me? Yeah, I want to take Felix and Parvati. There we go. They both give some good bonuses as characters. Okay, that's a... It's not an elevator? How do I... Oh, it's right here. Grim.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
That is correct.
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic, us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Did he just say raptidons and cannibals? I can't wait.
Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
Sure, why
And
not?
if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Depends on what it is. I need all the experience I can get.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
All right. I don't have that one equipped, do I? We'll just get this one out of the way real quickly. Really quickly. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Non? Greetings. What can I... You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse.
Okay, so nobody has any answers.
I'll warn
Okay.
you.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
That's a little rude. Why are you
So I
buying
can
this
talk
stuff?
to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
I will clearly take it off. Yeah.
I couldn't.
I could take all this off your
What if he
hands,
says
though.
no?
It's good selling stuff.
Hey, maybe you could ask him for me.
I'm getting
I mean, a no
so
would still be
sidetracked
bad.
here.
Oh. He doesn't talk much, but he's... Plus, he's got great legs. You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny.
Okay, then.
So-
I just got a bunch of bonus missions there. More that I'll probably do off camera. Yeah, I'll probably do these off camera. Let's get back to the main quest here. I'm going to do these mainly for the fact that I looked up the DLC and potentially when I should do them. And since Monarch is not even very far... Well, we're getting close to halfway through the main campaign. It's not a very long campaign for this game. So it was recommended to do Peril on Gorgon, I think, after you finish up in Monarch, which is where we currently are, obviously. And I think it wants you to be level 25 for that. So I'm going to start picking up every side quest I can get. And I'll be doing even more
This law's for...
off camera. Just
Well,
to get my level up, just to be safe. I don't want to go in super under leveled and get wrecked. You are Nyoka. Okay.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood. So it's sliding. All over the place. Trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Let's just be nice.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
How much does said thing cost? I don't really want you more drink because I need information at this point.
Another in a long line of damn fools trying to cut me off.
That works for me.
I'll buy my own poison then. What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that?
Oh, come
Have to
on.
get me something to clear my head.
Which is...
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Is this something I can just buy?
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Get Nyoka's medicine from the MSI dispensary. Once again, it's not a medicine, as it clearly just said it's a stimulant. feel like there's a distinction there.
She's always cranky.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can Hello, dear. What can Auntie... And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
I was about to say, do I even have high enough lie? But I think I do.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra? Except for you. I can tell. You've got one of those faces.
Really?
I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
I mean, as soon as I say Nyoka, she's gonna get cut off.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
Okay, yeah, this is getting weird, but...
Much as I'd love to, my rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeine.
I guess I'm just gonna have to say Nyoka.
Who's it for?
I guess we're saying Nyoka.
Oh, her.
Yeah, cut her off real quick.
It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry. I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
This is right here is why, just the XP bonuses.
The one upstairs, where we store our medicines. In the town graveyard, the
You're gonna go tuss.
Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen. Shit. If Velma's...
So it looks like it could potentially just go up there and... It looks like I could just go...
She can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
But you stop by anytime you like.
I'm gonna make a save here just ahead of time. Just in case I choke anything here.
Thanks.
Don't have high enough hack.
Not a peep from me.
I did nothing here at all. I don't know if there's a karma aspect of this game. I hope not, because I just definitely ruined it all. So I could go search his body and get an additional caffeinoid. Or I could just go turn this into Nyoka. I think we'll just turn it into Nyoka.
In case I did not...
Okay, then.
Well, well. So, if you plan on sitting through...
I could.
Now what can I...
I was gonna say, do you have any work, but it doesn't look like you have anything. Okay, Nyoka.
Ah, the charm. Oh. More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here.
I think they're both pretty bad.
Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go. Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak.
Amazing names.
We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer.
I am down for both.
That said, 3's already a crowd.
I'm gonna send Felix. Yeah, Felix.
A real big game hunter. You gotta give me some pointers.
Ooh, nice. And we get Nyoka. She has a pretty good gun. Okay, never mind. I was gonna potentially give her something different, but that's pretty good. And it looks like she likes two-handed melees. So what skills do you got? Lie skill. It's not bad. I still would like the... Yeah, I'm going to put it into those. Make sure they do more damage. Okay, my points. What do I want to put these into? Do that for now. Skill do I want? Oh, we have the whole new tier 2 now. Run and gun. I'm pretty stationary when I fight. Ooh, science weapon damage. Ooh, okay, I need harvester. For sure. Like, I'm not even gonna read the rest. That's also good to get. Oh my god, even more. Ah, god, soliloquy. No, I need companions. All skills plus 10 if no companions recruited. What? No. So the next two I might go for are these two and possibly the science weapon damage. It's between these three.
Monarch safe, huh? That's
all right.
Real honorable.
Oh, I still gotta talk to her.
What's up?
Get her to join me. Oh, no, she's already with us. Okay.
Wrap mask and painted eyes, right here.
Sir, please. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone, please, you have to help me get my little... Don't
Once again, I'm picking up all these missions.
Calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned...
Oh, law, Captain.
You ain't wrong, but if he hasn't made it to Amber Heights by now...
Please. Thank you. Oh, you look for him in Amber Heights. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them.
Once again, all the missions I can get, I'm gonna do. Realistically, I need to be 25. That's what it says recommended from the game itself when we first started the game. Did you say we need to talk?
Hey, gotta figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow. We might stop in on an old friend of mine.
Sure, it's probably companion
Preferably
mission.
before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry.
Then yes.
You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed. And I could use the help. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous. Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection.
I need that XP.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were. First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring... A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together. Thanks, Cap.
I'm down for a fight. So, let me look at our map here along with our journal and see what's the best areas. That's the unreliable. This is the active quest, Radio Free Monarch. That's the information broker. These ones I can do. Those are just side missions. There's no urgent need, but the companion quest, if it's on the way, I can do that. How do you say that's on the way? That's literally further away. If you want it done before we get to Harim's. Do those off camera. Whatever this one is, off camera. Off camera. Honestly, I might end up doing this one off camera. It's literally further away. I think the other checkpoint is right there, right? Okay, actually, no, technically she might be right. I forgot, they did say it's at the peak of this mountain, so I probably have to climb up there from this side to even get up there. So technically, she's right. Okay, we'll do that one first then.
Ooh, smells like those old Sundays when we don't...
Right, here's the road. Follow it south.
Here we go! Nice work!
Don't mess with us.
Well, that's why. The other dude dissolved already. Pulse hammer. I'm gonna still keep looting everything I can get. You better have something good in here. Not bad. So which road do I need to be following here? Okay, it's this one. I should stop getting distracted. Already 30 minutes in. I at least want to get to Devil's Peak before I finish this part, so...
Here we go.
And that's how it's done, Captain.
Where's this goop go? Oh, there it is. All right.
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Okay, I'm not getting any of the kills here. Being pretty bad about this. It's still so far away. Oh, wow. I'm gonna keep killing everything, though. I need to. Keep going. I'll start scrapping stuff from now on. The money's good, but I need all the parts I can get for later on. I just saw a health... I know I saw a health bar here. There it is. Now we'll just move on by them. Terrace Ruins. Where'd this guy go? Oh, this is Amber Heights. Okay, did I get a waypoint for that? Okay, at the very least, I got a waypoint. Keep moving on right by it.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Miss McDevitt used to say that plants need sulfur to grow, and here there's just tubs. Look out! Great work! Great! Here we go! Keep him quiet, Cap.
Ready, fire!
We'll go ahead and level up here in a second. I want to get this next checkpoint. Is that it? Perfect. Now, what do I want to put it into? I would like to keep on leveling up handguns, but I think I need these more. It seems like I can pretty easily, especially with the amount of ammo I'm hoarding at this point, and it's taking a lot of carry weight, I can manage with my current skills in handguns. I want to get better, obviously. That crit chance, and I want to get 150 in that, obviously, so... Take that for now. I'm really wondering if I want to hold the companion quest for later.
The bridge there, if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
What's that journal saying? Radio Free Monarch. I'm wondering if I might do the companion quest later. I don't think it really matters if I do it first or not. See a Manta Queen.
One all right?
See a Mansa Queen over there. I want to look up what that is. So much ammo. It's the first time I've seen one. We're totally gonna kill it.
Northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still.
Oh,
I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
We're still gonna do this. I'm making a save just in case it's like uber difficult. But I do get a checkpoint here. Good. Okay. But I'm really thinking I might do the companion one later and just go radio free Monarch. At least get to the next checkpoint, whatever information broker I need. And then maybe in the next part we'll start off with that, but it doesn't say anything it needs to be done. Either way, I want to kill these guys.
Here we go.
Wasn't too bad. Nyoka did die, but I don't know why she's... I'm having to switch people off of the freaking stupidity of going in melee combat. Gotta change their preferences here. I want you to stay ranged. Really, like, I don't want you going in melee. You have decent health, but like... why would you not use that good weapon you have to just go guns blazing? So we need to go further left before we can ascend up the mountainside. At least I got these... Ooh.
Here we go!
So much stuff to loot here. We'll check these buildings. Evicted, nothing there. Hunter Outpost keycard. None of these guys have it? Did I not miss a body here or something? Guess not. Won't worry about it. Before we go too far, I'm gonna have to start dismantling some stuff. I'm literally 1 pound away. This is better. Is this still tech skills? Ooh, oh, that's good. Better armor. I still want the tech skill upgrades. Pulse hammer, even better. I need to figure out more than anything.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Others the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat.
Yeah, let's see which is the most interesting way. Yeah, what's the fun way?
Right. We can take the caverns up, but if you ain't into spelunking, Here's a path a little ways north. I'd warn you, it'll be a tough trek. Big bad's up on that hill. I'm game to hunt them if you are, but it'd be safer to stick to the caverns.
Oh, we're going up that hill. We're going up that hill. So, which way do I need to go? Oh, the path literally to the right. Okay. I can go under the bridge there. It's this path right here. What is that place? It's a... Take out these guys first.
Ah, this factory offers the loveliest aromas. Like if you cook borscht over a sulfur pit.
I can't go in, obviously, but I just want the location discovered. There it is. Okay, we'll take this path up the hill. I know we can go in the cavern, but I'd rather go the fun way, as she calls it. Probably by the... Oh, this is already a good shout.
Here we go!
Oh, this is what I'm talking about.
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way
Yes.
up.
We are so doing this. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I signed up for. I saw a lot of the combat in this game, and it looks so good. There we go. I'm gonna be honest, picking up that, I forgot the name of the perk I just grabbed. But the 15% heal on kills is a good perk to have.
This is fun, isn't it? Nice views, a little exercise and fresh air. Well, and sulfury, spory air.
It is a trek, isn't it? Almost like we don't have working lifts or roads.
I have a fair amount of both ammo. Just the surplus on ammo I get is great. Ooh, it's getting a little dark up here. You know, I'm just thinking about this. I've been playing it this long, and I've never looked in the bottom left corner of my screen. I don't know what those are. I don't know what those are. We're gonna figure it out, though. I just realized there's ZXCV in the bottom right of my bottom left of my screen, and I'm just being absolutely dumb. Oh, another Mancy Queen. Nice. I always forget to do it because I play on keyboard and mouse, and I'm not that great with managing controls at all the time. But
and here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece.
Oh, is this it? Okay.
Station ain't too far now.
There are marauders up ahead.
I wonder if Hiram's home.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
Well, problem solved. I'm not a marauder.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know. I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain. There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. You see that path that runs?
So what is that saying for my journal here? Said the path that leads under the arch. What is he talking? Is there a path back here?
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
Oh, these might be
We
C3.
always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekends?
Hand to the void.
On the...
How'd you get up? Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. See, we're mercs, and our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures or persons that emerge from the tunnel.
Allow me to intervene. It's my job to mediate any conflicts of interest regarding C3 and third parties. All right, first things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is.
Capitan.
Jobless? What? Why? If you ain't out here on account of work, then might be you ought to explain. What are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume. Well, that's all well and good. Our guidelines allow us some leeway in identifying. However, as you don't appear to fit any of those categories, I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution? Addie, our chief financial officer, could confirm, but I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you could pass. I guess we might could. There's something I like about you.
Okay, so this was the path up
Can't
from
put
the
my
caverns.
finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us. All right. Lance, unless you have a final point of contention to make.
I'm trying to get you guys help to clear out the Marauders.
Nah, I'll sign the clear.
That's what I'm here for. Yeah, there it is.
Trying to say we didn't do our job? I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any Marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold. That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man. Founder, president. He's a hands-on type. Although, he should have been back. Space, no. The contract doesn't target C3.
A mite cold. Look, much as we'd like to.
Okay. I'm not gonna go look for him. 55 persuade, I do have that.
Now that won't hold. There's nothing Birdie hates worse than a dead client. The broker's a real paranoid type. I'd wager my keenest knife he's got the place on lockdown. Booby-trapped. Add the Marauders and we'll be walking into a veritable death gauntlet. So it ought to be fun. You find a way to jimmy the front door and we'll clean house on the main level.
I'll wire ahead to Joy and Hudson.
Nice. I got some backup at least.
All right, C3s. Prepare to head out.
This is what I wanted. Just some backup. So what is it saying now with my journal? Okay. Okay. Find a way to open the main doors. Works for me. Let's get back up here. I think it's pointing to Joy again. That's where Joy was, isn't it? Or is that the main doors?
Monarch, Nyoka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
No, that's Joy. Okay.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted.
Bossman said he'd be up this way.
I always wanted to.
Fox radioed ahead. Said I'm to follow you. Provide whatever support you need. If those bastards start shooting, we'll join in. I gotta warn you, my girl Sunshine here is a tad trigger happy. Of course, me and her will follow your lead. Just wanted you to know we wouldn't begrudge you of any violent inclinations. You're A-okay, stranger.
Let's do this. Oh, everybody's already here. Look at this. No, that's Hudson. He was already here. Oh, yes. Let me switch out to my... What the freak is going on? Okay, I accidentally shot these guys, I think. Is there a is there an autosave right there? I totally got her killed. Can you just die? Oh, you're joking. Okay. Can you get up now? Because I totally whiffed this whole situation. No, I don't want these flaws. All of them are damage receive. I'm already pretty weak as it is. I get melted pretty quickly. Well, I hope it didn't ruin anything that I killed. Well, that was the vermin. That was a revolver, wasn't it? That's definitely a lot of... Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. I want to use it. It's less DPS, but that damage is really good. Literally double with my current gun. And I heard Vermin 2 is like the, one of the best guns in the game. Let me find her body. There's a lot of bodies to loot here. I don't know what happened to, to the little lady. Another vermin. Okay. Ringleader's right here. What happened to her? I don't even know. And I pressed F. Alright, how do we get up here? It is so dark. I really don't even know what happened to Joy. I couldn't find her body. I definitely ruined my chances with the C3 there. I can tell you that. Now, is this the information broker? I know I passed him up. We'll go
Hiram
there.
must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
And how do we go talk to him then? Oh, Devil's Peak Station. There's freaking enemies in here?
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider. Blaring alarms indicate the
Oh, that damage is good.
which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
We'll see about that. Nothing like a
Oh, that damage is really good. Oh, this might be my new favorite. If I could actually hit all my shots, it would be even better. It's my biggest problem at the moment. Not the way up. How do I get up?
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom.
This intercom?
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you. Oh, now they'll take action. It's about time, I tell you. I'm up to my neck in Marauders in here, which, by the by, they were supposed to prevent. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business.
I'll take him out, no problem.
The elevator and doors to the second floor are back.
All right. This is... Where do I have to go here?
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready. C3's entering through the main doors as we speak. About damn time.
Wait, C3's entering. Are they going to be aggro to me? Because... Actually, I don't think any C3's entering at all because I killed them. I don't know whichever way it's going here. It's kind of my bad. I shouldn't have used the weapons I did.
What was that?
Oh, they're not aggro. Oh.
Here they come!
Okay, they're not aggro is the big thing. Alright, let's get a move on. We're gonna do all the damage before I get there. Lance did not make it.
That's the last of them, I think.
Dude, you guys suck. She died as well? Are you joking? Everybody died. Oh god, you guys are garbage. You got melted, Donald. Oh no. I want to loot the bodies down here. But this is just sad. I know, I'm over encumbered. Figured it'd happen here soon. Oh my god, even this is pretty good. I mean, he's level 16. But even the DPS is better than the auto mag. I'm gonna scrap some of these other vermins. Oh, this is heavy ammo. I just realized that. I don't know if I like that too much. I kind of like having the light ammo, but it does make sense. Let me unequip the saber and put the... Mark II in here so we can have an alternative of heavy, light, and energy. And I'll get rid of the shotgun, I think. Put back in the saber. There we go. Now we can head back up here. Go meet the broker and probably call it for this parts. That's so sad. I got Joy and Hudson killed. And then these guys got melted by this ringleader. That's just disappointing, man.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You'll hurry on in.
I just realized I've been calling him... I called him Haram earlier. And it's Hiram.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place. Oh no, my business is in trade, not owing others the burden of a favor. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
I mean, I really want to say I could just kill them all, but I'm not going to do that.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end.
All right.
Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience. Of course, we'll call, ask. How? Be a...
Any loot stuff I could say? Sure do, flamethrower. I'll loot everything you have, for grabs here. All a bunch of nice stuff here, buddy. Another exit there. Nice. Let's get out of here and we will go ahead and give this a talk here. Trip Blade Mark II. Is it worth it? I'd be down to switch over to that instead of the saber. I need one melee weapon even though I probably never use it. I keep on mispositioning myself and pressing F instead of... So many times I've done this. This is probably what we'll have to do to get whatever transmission we need. But let me look at this melee weapon here. 180. That's not even like any. It's not even that good. I forget. Okay, it's damage. Yeah, but even the damage is. It's 40 better. It's not even comparable to like double for the vermin compared to the auto mag for the same level. Yeah. Okay, that's not worth anything. Okay, we're close to level 14, so I think we're on track to. By the time we're out of Monarch, we can start the next DLC. But either way, I think the next part, before we get into Radio Free Monarch, we will probably start with the Star-Crossed Troopers for Nyoka. Let's keep this on Radio Free Monarch. I want to see where I need to go. Okay, so it's back in the Stellar Bay and then Amber Heights. I need to broker a deal between them. So I'll probably have to do jobs for both of them. So it seems like it'll be a kind of distraction for now before we can get the transmission. And then, yeah, so we will start with Star-Crossed Troopers at the beginning here. It's just at the bottom of the peak here. So we'll go to the C3 barracks, climb down the hill, and help out Nyoka. Seems to be an interesting companion. Actually, do you want this? Actually, I was just thinking. I could probably give her some better weapons. Do I have anything better to give you? I mean, it's a good weapon. The DPS is amazing, but... It's an LMG. It's probably not going to beat that. Well, it works for now. So, like I said, we will start with Nyoka's companion mission, and then head off from there down to finishing the Radio Free Monarch. And I'll do, after I finish out a little bit more of the Monarch quest, I'll try to grab as many missions as I can. And I'll do those all off camera, just to make sure by the time we're done with Monarch, I want to be the right level to go right into the DLC. And then have some fun from there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave any feedback down below. See you guys next time. Take care.